This is homemade bread. This is what we're gonna do today. The no-knead bread. Please stay until the end. You're gonna see how I made this. Watch it. Welcome back to our channel Table Tree Cuisine. Today we're doing something simple. Bread, homemade bread, because everybody likes bread. I make this bread very often, every week, because we are living in country, like I said, and the bakery store, it's a bit far, and we make at home bread, and I encourage you to make your bread at home because easy to make. It's like 2-3 hours max. It's a very good bread, no kneading bread, and few ingredients, and you got your beautiful bread. Let's start. We got some sift flour. It's very good flour, unbleached, high protein. I found this 11.5% protein, but you can use a good quality flour, unbleached. 500 grams. You got to weight this the flour, not by cups, because can be humid or too compressed. With cups, you just use the grams, 500 grams. I got some salt, like 10 grams, sugar, 10 grams, and dry yeast, 7 grams of dry yeast. The water, it's warm water, not hot, but enough warm. Between 350 milliliters and 400, depends how humid it's outside, the season. If it's humid outside, that means the flour has some humidity in, and maybe we need less water. If the flour is dry, maybe we need 400 milliliters, we're gonna see. But it's there between 350 370 milliliters, and some oil, like a tablespoon of oil. And now we're gonna mix our ingredients and go forward with our recipe. I start with the water, warm water. I get 400 milliliters. I'm not using all, leave a little bit. We add the 7 grams of dry yeast and 10 grams of sugar. Mix a little bit, because the warm water and sugars helps the yeast to start to work. Mix a little bit, not too much, just to dissolve a little bit this dry yeast. Okay. If you put the salt right now, it's possible to kill the yeast. The salt is killing the yeast, but the sugar, it's helping. That's why we add water, sugar, and yeast first, and then the flour. I sift the flour very well. Always you sift the flour when you use the flour. All together, 500 grams. We mix a little bit here. We're gonna achieve a nice mixed. And now, once the flour is in, we can add our salt. Like 10 grams will be a teaspoon of salt, and mix. You see, I think I need more water here. It's too dry, the pass, that means my flour is very dry. And now we add a bit of water, not all. You don't have to mix for so much, just enough to incorporate the water with. And I need more water. I think all 400 milliliters for me with this flour. And it's good. you add a bit of oil, just a teaspoon oil, and mix it a little bit. Just like that. Okay, and this is all. You don't mix just the water, it's mixed with the flour, the yeast, salt and sugar, a bit of oil, and this is all you need. Now we are covering with plastic wrap, and we're gonna let it rise for 1 hour covered like this. Doesn't have too tight, just to maintain the humidity, you know, like this. A pan on top, cover, room temperature, has to be warm. 1 hour just passed for our dog, and now we're taking it. It's sticky, the plastic is sticky here. We're gonna reuse this. And now we just mix a little bit, gentle. You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna use a bit of oil just around here, like this. Little oil. And now we mix gentle for a few seconds, mainly taking the down part and put it in on top, something like that. You see? Good. Just like this. Just like this. I'm gonna show you here. We're gonna let him raise for another 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes I'm gonna show you what to do. 30 minutes and we are back. After 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you see, because it's warm temperature, you see, it raised very nice. I'm gonna show you right here. Beautiful. Now we're gonna put some flour on the table, like this, enough amount. We're gonna work our bread a little bit here. Right, put our dough here on the table. You see, it's very fluffy already. Just like this. I put some flour on top because it's very sticky. Well, stand it a little bit, just like this. Don't be afraid. We're gonna stay another hour here, and we're gonna fold it like this. This way, the other way, and now roll it like this. Fold it like this. Take a easy. Take a knife, and we are doing 3 cuts. 3 nice cuts here. Like this. With some flour on top. We are covering with our towel for another hour, the last hour. We're gonna raise and see you after 1 hour. 1 hour just passed. I preheated my oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and I put a pan inside. It's very hot. You got to handle very carefully. And now we're gonna put our bread. It's right here, you see. Ooh, it rises like this. It's ready to get it in the pan. It's a hot pan, 450 degrees. We're gonna stay covered for like this, 25 minutes covered at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I'm gonna see you after 25 minutes. Our bread came out from the oven after 25 minutes covered. Now we're gonna uncover and we'll put back in the oven for another 15 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. You see, already looks good. Smells wonderful. 15 minutes and it's done. Okay, 15 minutes just passed. Our bread is ready. Come out of the oven. Ooh, nice color. Beautiful bread. This is the no-knead bread made at home. You can make it. It's very easy. Follow this recipe and your bread, you see, very nice. I'm gonna let it cool for a while and then I'll cut through and see what our bread looks like. Ooh, beautiful bread. The bread just cooled down. It's still warm, still nice. Beautiful. You see here our bread looks nice in the back too. It's like the country style bread. Very easy to do. Got our knife, trying to cut. You hear? Ooh, it's crispy and nice. Let's cut. Wow, you see the bread? Looks nice. Nice crust. Soft and warm. Smells good. Let's try it a little bit. Tastes good. I feel the salt. It's salty, it's nice. It's soft, but it's so tasteful, you know, the crust. You can have some olive oil with bread and you'll be. Thank you to watch this recipe. Bread made at home, very fast. It's a good recipe for who wants to eat good bread. And cheap too, you know. Right now it's crazy prices, like $8, $10 a bread like this. It's better made it at home. Thank you for watching. Buon appetito and eat good bread. See you. Ciao, ciao.